So, hi, Jordan. Perfect timing. Um, all right, I'm gonna take a look at thanks, Keeper Dam. All right. I keep forgetting that I want to start out all my streams by posting Zapple's GoFundMe, which, yes, I do have going for. Um, oh, they're talking about the Rittenhouse thing on Monkey in the Morning. Um, help me start a new life. Keeper Dam, I mean, Zapple's GoFundMe, which Keeper Dam has been generous enough to donate a lot of his outputs GoFundMe. Alright, so the Virginia election is tonight, and all I know about it is that, alright, so I heard the name Terry McAuliffe, yeah, I heard the name Terry McAuliffe throughout the past few weeks, mainly only because of Ranching Monkey, and I didn't know who the guy, why did I say meeting, the guy running against McAuliffe, I don't know his name, and it's Youngkin. Actually, if I'm a young otherkin, do I identify as a youngkin? Um, so yeah, all I did was Google search youngkin, and I was scrolling. I found like two articles before I found this one by CNN Chris Cillizza, which I linked in the description, and I didn't even know it was by Chris Cillizza. I just the title caught my attention, so I eventually saw that. Yeah, I eventually saw that it's it was posted or published by Chris Cillizza. I thought Chris Cillizza, I haven't heard his name in a while. So what's he been up to? I don't know. Alright, so this is from CNN's Chris Cillizza. It's titled How Glenn Youngkin Wins No Matter Who Wins. Editor at large. So let's see what Scribe Light's enemy or nemesis has to say. Alright. Given the closeness of the race between the former Governor Terry McAuliffe, the Democrat, and businessman Glenn Youngkin, Republican, um, we may not know who the next governor of Virginia is tonight. But regardless of the outcome, one thing's for sure: Youngkin is already a winner. Yes, Youngkin wants to win the race over McAuliffe, and in doing so, become the first Republican to win statewide in the Commonwealth in no more than a decade. Bob McDonnell was the governor in 2009. And yes, losing the race after a few final weeks of the campaign, in which all the momentum is on his side, would be a hard pill for Youngkin to swallow. But there's no question, win or narrowly lose, Youngkin has proven himself to be something of a rarity within the modern Republican Party. A candidate who can walk the extremely fine between being a Trumpy enough in the GOP base, but too Trumpy for the independents and suburban swing voters. Of course, he makes it about Trump. Um, Remember that just a year ago, Joe Biden cruised a 10-point win over Donald Trump in Virginia, crushing the incumbent in the Northern Virginia suburbs. Um, has Youngkin avoided that same fate? Well, undoubtedly benefits from Trump no longer being in office and without the megaphone of Twitter. But he has also happened to be an unlikely message censored on a traditional Democratic issue, education. Youngkin has modeled the debate mistake by McAuliffe. I don't think parents should be telling schools what they should teach, the Democrats said, into a broader indictment of woke culture, critical race theory, and perceived overreach by government in regard to COVID-19 mitigation measures in schools. Um, I mean that is pretty much what McAuliffe ran on, isn't it? I mean, besides mentioning Trump's name 100 times, um, it's put McAuliffe on the defensive for the entire last month of the campaign, a place no candidate wants to be in. Well, the media's on his side. What do we have to worry? If Youngkin wins, expect him to start being mentioned on the vice presidential shortlist for 2024, although it remains to be seen whether sharing a ticket with Trump interests the business-minded Republican. But if Youngkin, but even if Youngkin loses narrowly, he's likely to retain a role in the National Party as a leader in the ongoing efforts of the GOP to stay on Trump's good side and to that is confusing. Um, reading it as it's written. Again, the link is in the chat. But even if Youngkin loses narrowly, he's likely to retain a whole. I can't tonight. Um, he is likely to retain a role in the National Party as a leader in the ongoing efforts by the GOP to A, stay on Trump's good side, and B, compete in swing state elections. Um, wait, is that the entire article? Well, I didn't think that was it. I thought there would have been more. I seriously thought there would have been more. Um, so yeah, I thought that I was gonna stream for longer just because I didn't know how long the article was. Um, thank you, Scribe Light, for introducing us to um, Chris Cillizza. Um, now everything's freezing. Okay, there we go. To our favorite friend at CNN, Chris Cillizza, Chris the Lizard. Um, so it turns out that Joy Reid Youngkin probably animated African American voters with Toni Morrison ad. Yeah, so Youngkin won and he gave his victory message, which was too long. Or at least some monkey thought. Um, I really have nothing else to take a look at. Uh, Nobody watches my stream. Actually, I've been saying that a lot because nobody does. Nobody does watch my streams. Please watch my stuff. I'm lonely. Oh, I remember that I wanted to talk about something before all this. So, um, there was a tweet that, alright, here it is. I forgot that I wanted to talk about this too. I wanted to introduce this in the stream. So, there is someone named Ryan Shead on Twitter who said, I'll post a link in the chat, or yeah, the Twitter. He said, so there's someone named Christy Swanson, I guess she's an actress, and she was, um, yeah, it's a screenshot of Hollywood reacts to original Buffy the Vampire Slayer star Christy Swanson protesting Donald Trump's removal from Home Alone 2. Oh, this is from 2021. Is she another canceled celebrity? Um, so yeah, this, guy, Ryan Shead, he says, I just wanted to remind you, or I just want to remind everyone who Christy Swanson is before you feel too sorry for her. Ending up on oxygen in the hospital, hashtag get vaccinated, hashtag wear a mask. and he takes screenshots of 3 tweets and an article. The first is, "Prayers for me, please. Yesterday I took an ambulance ride to the hospital. I'm still here with pneumonia. I'm on oxygen, etc., etc. All COVID related, of course. I'm in good spirits and in great hands." The second tweet he screenshots is, "I'm dying laughing listening to the fans do the Tomahawk Chop song. Keep it up. I love it. At Braves. Go. Hashtag Youngkin Go." And a bunch of clapping emojis at Glenn Youngkin. And a flag emoji. And the fourth, what I just read, is the Hollywood reacts to Buffy the Vampire Slayer star Christy Swanson protesting Donald Trump's removal from Home Alone 2. So, yeah, Ryan Shead's reaction to all that is, "I just want to remind everyone who Christy Swanson is before you feel too sorry for her for ending up on oxygen in the hospital." Yeah, so tolerant. Um, oh, he said, "Christy Swanson doesn't trust the vaccine." That was his reply to his own tweets. And it says, "Conservative actress Christy Swanson shares comedians why I don't trust the vaccine video." And another reply, "I'm just saying." So it shows a photo of candy corn. Christy Swanson says, "I'm convinced this candy gave me a strong immune system." He replies to her saying, I'm convinced you're wrong." Um, so the only reason I know this tweet exists is because your boy Pat and Ranting Monkey. Alright, what does your boy Pat say? Oh, did I not retweet it? Alright, we'll look. Oh, yeah, he says something like, uh, he's obviously a fan of her just because, where is it? Just because he's always quote tweeting her. Yeah, he retweeted Ransom Monkey's tweet. Oh, here it is. Your boy Pat's tweet. I'll also put this in the description or in the chat. "You sound like a fan since you're all up in her business every time she tweets UH." And yeah, I'll post that in the chat. And Ranting Monkey's tweet says, right, wait, alright, he says, "She finds the pearl clutching over the tomahawk chop funny, supports a Republican, and thinks it's asinine to cut Trump from a movie from decades ago, so don't feel sorry for her being really sick." Oh yeah, so don't feel sorry for her really being sick. You are a effing degenerate stain on humanity. Um, right. So, oh, I also quote here my own. Did I tweet my own? Yeah, because I should have included my own tweet. So that's your boy Pat's stream, and that's Monkey's, that's your Pat's tweet and Monkey's tweet. Oh, Skeptalk said, "I am embarrassed that it's a hashtag veteran. Kicking a person when they're down is the lowest of the low." So I might as well put Skeptalk's tweet there too. I hope I'm not overwhelming by posting all these links. Right. So I thought that was Pat Robertson when our hurricane hits Blue State. Oh, that's Jedi Ghost Bear. Um, Alec Baldwin wants on Hammer. I see no reason to insult stains like that. Um, so here's my quote tweets. So my reply to, I was gonna call him Youngkin. My reply to Ryan Shead is, and I'll post this in the chat too. is alright. So I went to advanced search Twitter to see what this guy tweeted. Or yeah, I put unity, then I put love, because I knew that I'd eventually find something contradictory. So I eventually came across this tweet that said there are easily 200 plus of us marching against anti-Semitism in Tucson tonight. Um, alright, so what's going on on the stream? Where's scripts? Alright, so here's what Ryan tweeted back in June. There were easily 200 plus of us marching against anti-Semitism in Tucson tonight. Wait, I thought you were supposed to be wearing masks and social distancing. Thank you for at Alma for Arizona and Tucson Jews for Justice. You did great putting the march together. Thanks to at Tucson Romero at Pima Sheriff for being with us as well. And here's where I quote tweeted, or here's why I quoted him. We're about love in Tucson, not hate. So yeah, this guy's from Arizona, I guess. And I found another tweet saying, or yeah, his bio says, hashtag veteran, you won't always agree with advocating, hashtag mental health. He says he advocates for other stuff, it's just, I saw the hashtag mental health and I'm thinking, if you're gonna advocate mental health, then you have to, it's kinda, you have to feel sorry for, Christy Swanson for being on oxygen in the hospital. So yeah, I took screenshots of these two, and my my quote tweet to him was, "What was it about? We're about love in Tucson, not hate. You don't seem to advocate for health too well. Yeah, you also don't seem to advocate for health too well. So right, it sucks that he's it sucks that he's basically implying that he's taking joy or schadenfreude in someone else's uh yeah, because she's suffering from COVID, I guess, and um I should change the description. um because this could have also been a separate stream. um I also go over what's his name, Ryan Shead. It is Ryan Shead, right? um at Ryan Shead on Twitter. Um, yeah, and I might as well post links to tweet to, um, here it is. Maybe I'll talk about this in a stream on its own as well. Here it is. Or I could have just ended my stream about Glenn Youngkin and talked about well, I don't know. Really, it's up to me. I could do whatever I want. I'd love to, Kiverdam. Um, right, it's just my main concern is myself actually, just because my streams have been a bit shorter um, compared to previously, where I used to go for an hour, and now I struggle to even go past half an hour, as you've been able to see. Oh, no, you're totally fine. It's okay. You're totally fine. Everything's okay. Yeah, I miss talking to you. Um, and I miss seeing you stream. Uh, I hope you get, yeah, I hope you're able to see uh, the issues your car has. Um, right, because a lot of people are giving their support or even giving suggestions. Yeah, you get all these wonderful people in your stream, and nobody even watches my stuff unless I talk about some red tuber, and that's only after the fact. Um, oh, I hope that goes well. It's supposed to be on Camel Stream. Yeah, I hope that goes well. AutoZone had to order a new part from me. Oh, um, yeah, best of luck to you. Best of luck to Keyboard. So, yeah, this will right and yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. You said you're tired. Right now, though, yeah, I'm tired too. I shouldn't have even done the stream just because I am tired. This will right end things anyway. Um, God, how did I used to go live for over an hour? Um, I mean, I did read two articles. I don't know. I don't know how I used to. Probably because reading two articles and going over a video or stream. Alright, so yeah, this is where it end things. So thanks for listening, keep them. Thanks for sharing my stream. And I see that I actually did get 4 viewers. They all probably left. Cuperdam is the only one to ever comment anymore. Yeah, he's been going live for over 4 hours. Yeah, that is a long time. There's just more streams that I could skip. So, yeah, thanks for sharing, Cuperdam, and thanks for watching. If anyone's watching in the future, I will see you on the next stream. Take care. Youngkin won.